往里面来一点。其实我们做科研，可能10000次失败都换不来1次成功。
来往的国际船舶越来越多，我们一个错误都不能犯。申请进港向你报告。
定位高，要求高，没有可借鉴的先例。
以前的生态保障啊，是空手而归，现在的生态保障就硕果累累了。
There are people out there who strive to fulfill the instructions that President Xi Jinping made during his inspection of Hainan, interpreting the stories of ordinary people involved in the construction of a free trade port with Chinese characteristics, from the beautiful countryside and the secrets of the rainforest to the forefront of opening up and scientific research bases.
我们一会抓紧点时间，我去测，你来记。我们在太阳出来之前把数据搞完。好。
At 5 a.m. in Sonia, the southernmost city of Hainan Island, Dr. Xiaofeng and his colleagues have come to observe how the rice is growing, with only flashlights for illumination.
25.2 25.5 25.5
Eating full and well has been the core wish of the Chinese people for thousands of years. Determined to fulfill this wish, Dr. Xiao and countless other Nanfan seed researchers are either in the fields or the labs day in and day out, dedicating their lives to the cause. The nearly 180 square kilometers of land that make up the Nanfan base have bred over 70% of new varieties in China, creating agricultural miracles renowned throughout the country and even the world. But behind these successes are even more failures, which the outside world rarely hears about.
其实我们做科研是很枯燥的，付出不一定有收获，你可能10000次失败都换不来1次成功。
Even the smallest seed is of the greatest concern to President Xi Jinping. He has inspected Nanfan's scientific research and breeding work twice, in 2018 and 2022. He stated, "Only by keeping China's seeds in our own hands can we stabilize China's rice bowl and achieve food security. Seed sources must be within our control, and we must be self-reliant in terms of seed industry technology." Xi's words highlight the key strategic significance of seeds to China's food security. In line with Xi's instructions, Hainan has firmly grasped its agricultural advantages and accelerated the construction of the Nanfan Silicon Valley.
从事这份工作，我觉得一定要能沉得下心，机遇和希望的种子，总有一天会破土而出。
Lately, Nanfan is making every effort to promote its transformation from a simple breeding base to a seed industry highland throughout the entire industry chain. Hainan is fully utilizing its climate, depth, and latitude advantages and green ecology to create a high-tech highland of innovation in the seed breeding, deep sea, and aerospace industries and other fields, and accelerating the development of new quality productive forces. The Hainan FTP's 3 future-oriented industries of seed breeding, deep sea, and aerospace are on the ascent.
杨浦海市高丽黑海申请进港向你报告。
It's 7 a.m., and a foreign ship, the Express Black Sea, is 10 nautical miles off the coast waiting to enter Yangu port. Greeting her is a harbour pilot, the first person the crew aboard will meet on their way into port.
Yes.
Lin Hongping, a senior pilot at Yangu port, is responsible for safely bringing these pieces of floating foreign territory into the country.
Okay, see you later. Bye bye. Steady. 通知兄弟们做好带篮准备。
Yangpu Economic Development Zone serves as a symbol of Hainan's reform and opening up. Now, it has another role, as the showroom for Hainan FTP construction. In June 2020, the overall plan for the construction of Hainan Free Trade Port was publicly released. The plan mentions Yangpu 7 times and endows Yangpu with 5 unique opening up policies.
来往的国际船舶越来越多，我们更加的忙碌，压力也非常大。每一次引航都如履薄冰，我们一个错误都不能犯，否则后果不堪设想。
The hydrological conditions in each port and water body vary. Reefs, undercurrents, and fishing boats all present uncertain risk factors, increasing the risk to large ships docking and departing.
一条30万吨的船，有可能就是5、6亿，还有加上货物，加上码头，这么大的价值的东西，让我们引航员呢，只能是避险。也就是说，有一点风险，我们就要回去总结。产滩调度饮水窖。
In April 2022, President Xi Jinping inspected Yangu. He pointed out that the Yangu Economic Development Zone, as a pilot and demonstration zone of the Hainan Free Trade Port, should summarize the experience of Hainan's establishment as an economic special zone, make good use of the policy advantages of the Port of Yangu, Port of Registry, boldly innovate, and take the lead. He placed great expectations in Yangu. Yangu bears its responsibilities and burdens, fully aware of their weight. In recent years, Yangu has followed Xi Jinping's guidance and advanced the implementation of a number of core Hainan FTP policies in an orderly and effective manner. It has opened its first intercontinental transoceanic route and cleared China's first zero-tariff import of a shipping liner under the supervision of Haikou Customs. As of November 2023, nearly 600 new shipping-related companies had established operations in Yangu, 45 domestic and international shipping routes established, and 43 international ships registered at the port of Yangu, with a total deadweight tonnage of 5.31 million tons, ranking second in China.
虽然我们更忙了，但是也很开心，因为这代表着海南与世界的联系更加紧密了。
Yangu is constantly refreshing its image through bold innovation and pioneering experimentation. Masterful blueprints are constantly becoming vivid practices in the process of Hainan FTP construction. It is noon. Wang Guiliang and his colleagues arrive at the construction site to install the final batch of photovoltaic louvers, in addition to providing shade and ventilation. These photovoltaic louvers can generate electricity when exposed to sunlight. The BFA Press Center on Dongyu Island in Bo-ao, in use for nearly 17 years, has, in the process of green transformation, become a demonstration project boasting the broadest array of green and low-carbon elements, the highest level of operational regulation, and the safest operation level in China. Bio and green, low-carbon concepts are a match made in heaven. On April 10, 2018, President Xi Jinping delivered a speech at the opening ceremony of the Bo-ao Forum for Asia 2018 Annual Conference. In it, he stated, "Looking to the future, we must respect nature, cherish the earth, and establish the concept of green, low carbon, and sustainable development, pointing out the need for blue seas and skies, lucid waters, and lush mountains to be bequeathed to future generations." In 2022, Hainan Province and China's Ministry of Housing and Urban Rural Development decided to jointly construct the Hainan Bo-ao near-zero carbon demonstration zone within 3 years, making it a window to showcase China's green, low-carbon development concepts, technologies, and practices to the world.
博鳌近零碳示范区定位高，要求高，时间紧，同步推进，没有可借鉴的先例，必须同时保证工程质量。
Throughout the construction process, large-scale demolition and construction that disrupts the original natural landscape has been firmly rejected and low-disturbance green transformation strictly adhered to. Within the 1.9 square kilometre area of Dongyu Island, 18 projects across 8 categories have gradually been implemented jointly by dozens of entities, with thousands of workers working together day and night and during holidays to get the work done. The construction of the Bo Near-Zero Carbon Demonstration Zone was fully underway. In March 2024, renovations in the Bo Near-Zero Carbon Demonstration Zone were completed, with the zone achieving an equilibrium between electricity production and consumption and entering near-zero carbon operations. A Dongyu Island with blue skies, clearer waters, and more birds is ready for the world to see.
那么在这个推进的过程当中，我们遵循的这个基本原则，一个呢就是不大拆大建，二一个呢要低扰动，第三个呢 要实现一些可复制、可推广的经验。
China's solemn commitment to the world is to achieve peak carbon emissions before 2030 and carbon neutrality before 2060. Hainan has always borne in mind the importance of protecting the ecological environment. One of China's greatest priorities, Hainan is rolling out 6 iconic projects as part of its role as China's national ecological civilization pilot zone, promoting the comprehensive green and low-carbon transformation of the economy, and ensuring that its ecological environment can only continue to improve, not deteriorate. Hainan will strive to build the Hainan FTP into an important window for showcasing the practical results of Xi Jinping thought on ecological civilization to the world. Evening draws in. Mao La Village. Wang Jinyu and his wife are tending to their mountainside tea garden. Mao La Village is a Li ethnic village located deep in the rainforest, surrounded by mountains with limited arable land. This situation once meant that Mao La's industrial development lagged behind. Wang Jinyu and his family were also once registered as an impoverished household. Later, thanks to targeted poverty alleviation policies, the assistance of village work teams, and their own efforts, the family managed to improve their fortunes. Nowadays, these small tea leaves are gradually changing the lives of more mountain dwellers.
都是大叶茶，水满大叶茶，总书记都来夸过。
In April 2022, President Xi Jinping visited Mao La Village. Looking at the beautiful village and the smiling faces of the villagers, she said happily, rural revitalization must focus on protecting and harnessing the ecology in industrial development. He encouraged the villagers, saying that so long as the tea business is good, life will be more prosperous.
我们早上就是8点钟工作，背着水壶背包就到热带雨林那里去巡逻。
Wang Jinyu has not only successfully lifted himself out of poverty by planting tea, but also secured a new job as an ecological forest ranger in Shuiman Township. As a ranger, he has witnessed ecological conservation awareness increase among his fellow villagers and seen firsthand the transformation of lucid waters and lush mountains into invaluable assets.
没有人滥砍滥伐了，现在农民的山已经种上了玉菊啊、槟榔啊、茶叶啊，现在农民的生活水平一年都比一年好了。
Xi Jinping's earnest instructions still echo across the valleys here. And Mao La Village is just a microcosm of Hainan's rural revitalization results. Hainan continues to implement President Xi Jinping's instructions on rural development and devotes all its energy to improving people's livelihoods. By strengthening its talent pool, developing specialized industries, promoting rural construction, and accelerating agricultural and rural reforms, Hainan has achieved a winning combo in bringing astounding changes to rural areas. The potential of the sea, the vitality of the land, and the power of the skies. Everywhere you look, aspirations are abound. Guided by President Xi Jinping's instructions, Hainan is striving to be a protector of lucid waters and lush mountains, a guardian of the people's interests, and a pioneer of high-quality development in this free trade port with Chinese characteristics. As the construction of the Hainan FTP has taken shape and begun exerting influence, a new chapter in the riveting story of a free trade port with Chinese characteristics has unfolded.